my dear Leos. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of March with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this will be a love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this side is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror of your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. I can also recommend that you watch the previous love reading for February, because that is the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for March. So I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. And when I open your deck here, I see the Empress together with the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like you have been taking very healthy steps to deal with an old karma. And a lot of it seems to have been to walk away from situations and people and put an end to your sorrows. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Nine of Swords, putting end to the sorrow and the past old karma that wasn't healthy or wasn't... it wasn't fun to fall into the same hole. We saw the Empress in the beginning showing what kind of capacity you have to create a great life for yourself. It's immense, and it's overflowing of abundance. But because of this old karma, you have been prevented from being able to live a happy and healthy life, because this old pattern have been forcing itself upon you time and time again. I'm sorry for the out of focus on this camera. I don't know what's wrong. Sometimes when I have spirits in the room, the focus becomes like this. I will try to see if I can make it work. Okay, so I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. So you're making better choices now, and your antennas are up to see if this situation is fair or not. You're not just feeding yourself to the world or your opponent, but you're not creating a conflict either. You're very diplomatic in this situation, it seems. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse with Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So something wants to drag you back down. I'm thinking you are being presented with the same situations over and over again. But the thing is here that you're using your antennas, you're using your possibility to say no, even if you do so kind of diplomatically. So it's not like you're asking people to go to H, but you're really watching the situation from above and thinking, is this fair? Is this treatment that I'm getting here, is it fair? So, and you're also looking to your own needs. What do I need in this situation? So you're not solely kind of selling yourself out to be there for the other person. So this is where you have transformed. This is where you are renewed. This is where you behave in ways that you haven't done before, and this is what's going to break your old karma. So great. Okay, so it's done there. Yes, I will tune in for a few seconds to you and your situation in love for the month of March, and who is the person most on your mind here. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Hermit in the reversed. The Hermit in the reverse. Before you have resolved this by walking away, maybe you will have to do it in another way in the future. Whatever you are dealing with, that you might not be able to just avoid it or ignore it or walk away from it. And here we have also the moon in the reverse. The moon is 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. So these two cards are connected. It shows that you are really trying to sort out what is working for you and what is not working out for you. You're trying to sort out the fairness, the justice of a situation, but also we saw the 9 of Cups, which also another 9, how you can live a more happy and peaceful life in all of this, to not always be consumed by negative and sad emotions. Okay. So this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with said person. And this is what's on their mind with you. This is the your feelings, and this is the bond between you two, their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, and the outcome for March, and their behaviors and attitudes. Okay, so we'll start with the situation here, and we have the 4 of Cups in the reversed, 4 of Cups in the reversed, and the Hermit in the reversed. It might be that you're dealing with someone that's starting to, I think, miss you. They have maybe also been walking away from you, but maybe the rubber band between you has stretched out as far as it can go. And here is, it's like an anxiety. Maybe they hoped something else would happen. Maybe they hoped that you would take more actions towards them. So this is the feelings I'm picking up when I'm holding this card. We'll see more as I reveal the rest of the reading. So this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. And you have a lot of love for this person. It's not a love that you can easily walk away from or ignore. So even if you have walked away from this person, I'm pretty sure that you still love them with all your heart. It's the highest card for love in the minor arcana. So, and here we have what's on their mind, and we have an Ace of Swords. So I'm feeling very strong will here to, they want to do things in the way that they want to do things. I'm going to take a clarification from the mini wild unknown here. Father of Swords. They know what's logic in this situation, and your relationship isn't logic. Your connection isn't logic. So they really want to stay sharp and focused. They don't want to fall back here and start to, want to return to what you're offering here. So I'm feeling an inner struggle from this person. You might be dealing with an air sign. But in the same time, this is a very stubborn, strong person, very logic. They don't want to lose this inner battle when it comes to themselves. They don't want to give in to their emotions. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay. So this is the bond between you two, and we have the Fool. So there's another part of them that wants to, take the offer, come back to you, have a new start, that believes in miracles, wants to take the leap of faith. So Ace of Swords together with this card would mean that the person would send you a message. But with the Queen of Swords, it's a very judgmental energy. So this person probably wants to send you a message, but they have a voice in their head, a very judgmental energy saying, hell no, don't send anything. You are not allowed. I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to see what this person wants to say. I think about you every day. I said Queen of Swords, but it's actually the King of Swords. I think I said the King of Swords as well, but it feels I'm getting the Queen of Swords energy. So even if it's like a male person, it's probably their feminine side that doesn't want to get hurt. So putting up this boundary here. I think about you every day. I was never good enough for you. So also this, since I was never good enough for you, why should I come back? Okay, why should I make this effort? There's no logic, no reason. It's a little bit bitchiness here. It's also like they're blaming you for criticizing them in some way, or being harsh towards them in some way. It's never good enough for you. So it's a little bit vindictive energy, not in a evil sort of way, but more a person that since you didn't love them anyway, or didn't accept them anyway, they were never good enough for you, why should they come back? So a little bit revenge, a little bit martyr, mix it all together. You have a judgmental victim on this side, but it's normal. It's what most people, I think, would feel if they were in a situation where there has happened something where they felt, I was never good enough for you, so why should I come back? So it's normal human reaction. I have a lot of insecurities, and I guess you fueled on these insecurities by maybe criticizing or poking them in some way. Maybe you don't feel like it was critique, but this person is very much up in their head, and they read into everything, they interpret everything you say, and they probably interpret it negative to their own like if you say you could be better at this, it means that you are worthless. So they interpret it negatively, and mostly about themselves, because there might be an element of self-hatred here. So they might agree with you to a certain degree, and that just makes them even more like bitchier. I'm not feeling so much anger. It's more like a protection, okay? So have a lot of insecurities, and you poked them, and now I don't want to forgive you. So I have a card sticking out here. I want to see what this is. Daughter of Pentacles. Well, and in the same time, I want a new beginning with you. And the vulnerable sides to me, it's like their inner child wants to come out, and they're holding you by the leg, maybe the fabric of your trousers or your skirt, like this. Oh, okay. So this is your feelings towards them. Four of Swords. So even if you love this person, you don't seem to take any kind of action towards them. You just, it's what it is. You have probably faced their little bit judgmental attitude here. Maybe they said some sharp, snappy things and you accepted it. Okay, so that's the way it is. Then that's the way it is. So I don't feel resentment from you here. I don't feel that you're angry or anything. You're just trying to maybe accept that, yes, you love them, but there's not going to be any fulfillment of this relationship. So you're just trying to get over them and move on, even if it's hard. So I don't think that you are living such a full life at this point, at least not when it comes to your love life. Because the object of your love is very cutting towards you, and we can't just cut out our heart and continue on the road. So you're waiting for your heart to maybe let go of this situation and heal, so that you in the future will be able to move on. That's what I'm seeing here on an emotional level. So you're not have any ideas of reaching out or taking actions, at least emotionally. And this is their emotions. And we have a Three of Coins. So it's a kind of refusal to cooperate with you. We can never create something healthy together. I don't want to do the things you tell me to. I'm going to do the opposite thing of what you tell me to. So maybe here is the child revolting against something. It's like the grown-up have, if let's say that you are just about to go and do the dishes, and then your partner says, oh honey, can't you do the dishes? If you're having a bad day, you might feel like throwing some of the dishes after your partner. And this is a little bit like the feeling I'm getting here. It's not much, but that's what I'm getting. Three of Coins. It might also be that they want to find someone else to cooperate with instead of you, like a new beginning. But I don't see so much action there. Okay. And this is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have another little page here. So your little pages could have a very sweet time together. The problem is maybe that both of you are children. We are children that needs to be loved. It's the same old song. I wish that the Divine would change the song sometimes. So this is part of your song or this song is some kind of mini tarot reading for you. You will find it in the description box of the video. This little arrow that you can click and you will come into the description box. Children that needs to be loved. So what needs to happen here, instead of being these children that wants love from the other person, is of course for both people to become grown-ups. We have 4 Emperor here, 3 Empress. So we need to take in our other side. This side might need to take in their feminine side. This needs to take in their masculine side. 4. Okay, so what would a grown-up do in this situation could be a good thing to ask yourself. And then do what the grown-up would do. But if this person would come with any offer, it's very likely that you would take it because you love them, but you don't want to take any actions yourself. You don't want to face the little bitchy attitude that we have here. Okay. And this is their behaviors and attitudes, and we have the Magician in the reversed. So I want to talk to you, but I refuse to talk to you. That's what I'm getting. But I'm going to take from Brutally Honest Oracles, see a little bit more. Okay, so they are not going to tell you that they are sorry that they took you for granted, which might have been a part of your critique. I was trying to be bulletproof. They're still trying to be bulletproof. So they don't want to reach out, but they also realize that they have very vulnerable sides to themselves. But they don't trust these vulnerable sides to you. They don't want to show them to you or give them to you or open up about them to you. But now I have revealed they have them. And I can see also with the Lover's Oracle if they have any kind of love for you or if it's sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories of the ones you shared, or the memories you have shared with those you love. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. This person, even though they are hiding it, they truly love you and they think about you every day, and they feel close to you even if they are refusing you. So their little inner child here feels very connected to you, but their outside protection is saying no to this relationship, and they don't want to communicate. You are waiting for them to communicate here, waiting, but I don't see the communication coming. So this is the outcome for March, and we have an 8 of Wands, so it might be coming communication, but I bet that it would come from you. It's kind of open here that they want to communicate, but since they have Magician in the reverse, when it comes to actions, it more seems like this is love letter sending message. So if you, with the 4 of Swords, you probably don't feel like sending any messages, but you can send at least your love. You don't have to send an actual message or call them up or anything like that. You could just send them the love that's apparently here, and maybe that would be enough. Okay. So will they reach out? Will this person reach out to my Leos? Wheel of Fortune. We saw it before. There we have the owl again. And Temperance in the reversed. Well, Destiny says, hey, reach out to your Leo. But the person says, I refuse to. We had a very dramatic, difficult relationship. This is when our demons play so well together. We trigger each other. We are not particularly similar to each other, and we trigger each other's wounds. And this is how relationships are often designed to help you grow. But this person is way too upset for this. They want like a normal life without drama, even though they themselves are the drama queen, as we saw when I shuffled the cards. So they're trying to resist the divine here because they don't want an unhealthy relationship. So I guess smart and normal. So are you advised to reach out? Father of Cups, and we also have the Hermit and Ace of Wands in the reversed. So I'm thinking, no, just send your love to this person, but do it with your inner light and not with the outer light. I guess there's something to win for this person to maybe overcome their reluctance, their defense, and maybe coming and showing some vulnerability. That this would help both the person and the relationship itself. So if you would reach out, maybe that would kind of mess up the divine plan. So if you don't feel like it, you feel love for the person, send love. But if you don't feel like reaching out, don't reach out. If you feel like I can't help myself, I need to reach out, then you do it. It's no problem. And but you need to take the consequences, because you probably will meet with this. No, I don't want anything to do with you. And that's probably the answer you will get. Okay. Calling in your soulmate and attraction. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You're trying to overcome this relationship, but in the same time you feel like you love this person. You want to have a new beginning with them. So maybe give this a chance for a while, even if you feel like you're living on some kind of illusion or fueling an illusion. Decide a time, how long time you can fuel this illusion. Let's say I can fuel this illusion for 1 more month or 2 more months. And during this time, there's YouTube videos, for example, calling in your soulmate. You can listen to them before you go to sleep and work on your self-joy, your amusement of life, being happy in your everyday life, doing small things that makes you happy. Maybe look at cats or other animals, how they enjoy their life, just lying somewhere, just looking at things. So start to enjoy the small things. The more we can be like animals, the more happy we will be in our everyday life, if we don't have to think and be overly much in our head. So try to enjoy like your garden or your friends or your home or the view or the sunset or the a glass of water or a good dinner, whatever, small things. And focus on enjoying, focus on the love connection here, sending the love energy to this person. And give it this time, and then we'll see. Okay, we'll see if this energetic work will do any difference, if this will make this little person trust your heart, their heart to them. Yeah, it's a matter of you trusting your heart, but Leos are courageous. You might be a little bit bruised for a while, and then you trust again, because nothing can really break you, since you have this strong, courageous heart. But you can't sacrifice yourself forever, and you shouldn't, because this person needs to show vulnerability. That seems to be the key to their healing. Okay? So, I would urge you to watch the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably tell you more about this story. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And you can now see more readings if you become a member to my channel. You can see collective readings for supportive members, all readings like these, readings here, for example, ahead of time and free from ads as an extended member. And you will also get personal readings as a full member. Subscribe and check this out through the join button that appears when you have subscribed, or go to the link in the description box of this video to find out more. For my regular viewers, not much have changed, except you get more videos from me, and the old type of videos arrives a few days earlier than they did before. They are now being posted Thursday to Sunday instead of Tuesday to Friday the following week. And to not miss out on any of my content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists there with your favorite videos. And if you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the last 12 videos on that playlist. Rather, click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my beautiful and loving viewers. So until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.